College Classic. Did you say College Classic Campus was sure you did? We got a big old thing of apples from the Salvation Army. I didn't even know they were free. I walked in, I was doing something else, and I said, there must be stuff here. We have to throw it out if we don't give it away. And, yeah, I'll take it. Look what I got. Green apple, sliced green apple. Anyway, thank you, Salvation Army. I was talking with some people. I won't say any names. And it was brought to my attention that the name of wickedness was used too many times for one sentence, let alone one day. And I agree. I couldn't agree more. I'm pro no. Pro no. Not porno, but pro no. Like no Satan, no Lucifer, no Beelzebub, no devil worship, no. I had a company called NADA, Narcotics Abuse Detection Awareness. NADA means zero tolerance. We don't worship the devil. Okay, so in the last days, in the candlesticks, we read epistles. And in epistles, we read that God has sent Jesus, but he hasn't sent Jesus in the second coming. From what I understand, he sent Jesus into the world. People say, well, Jesus Christ died 2,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago, 3,000. Okay. Yeah, Jesus Christ died. Okay. So we know there are seals of the lampstands, the candlesticks. And we know that there are 7 spirits. No, we know only one. No, God. No 7. But we only know one God, so we know one spirit. And we see in Revelation 6, I saw when the Lamb opened one of the 7 seals, and I heard one of the 4 living creatures say with a voice as thunder. Okay. And I saw and looked at a white horse, and he was out. Okay, yes. And when he opened the 2nd seal, I heard the 2nd living creature say, there was a fiery red horse. And the one sitting there was granted to take peace away from the earth. Okay, so these horsemen are beasts. And when he opened the 3rd seal, I heard the living creature say, come, on a black horse, one seated on a pair of scales in his hand. A pair of scales in his hand. He pulled it up. Look what I got, everybody. Look what I got. I got the mark of the beast. No. Scale. Tax man. Accountant. And when they opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th living creature say, come. I saw him. Look. That's the one that does everybody. Everyone screws up. A pale horse? A pale rider. Which one? Everyone gets this mixed up. It's a pale rider, right? It's a pale horse. It's a 4th beast. This is the church of Thyatira, or the house of Thyatira, or the congregation of Thyatira. The first one was Ephesus. The second one, Smyrna. The third one, Pergamos, or Pergamum. Whichever, Greek or Latin. But This one here is TcYbarra. Oh, it can be TcYbarra. But no, it's TcYbarra. Okay. So what happens in TcYbarra? At this point, you can understand why there's so many demons and demonic worship going on in the world if you read this. And when he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature say, "Come." And I saw and look, a pale horse. Okay, so the horse is sick. What's wrong with it? It's been given drugs. For 4 candlesticks now. It's been on dope. It's whacked out. It's dead. If it goes any further, it's going to go into the bruising stage of death. You know what that is, right? Well, that's the second death. For you and me, we're not there yet, though. I mean, are we? Okay, so this has got to be a skinny horse. It's doing a lot of work. And the one seated upon it, his name is Death. Okay, so it's the second death. He's going into the second death. He wants to take you with him. And Hades was following him. Second death. Now, Jesus Christ died on the cross, walked through hell, and came up out of and ascended into heaven. Hades, the gates of Hades, the gates of hell, has nothing to do with him. Authority was given over a fourth part of the earth that they may destroy it. Food shortage, deadly plagues, wild beasts of the earth, famines, witchcraft, heart attacks, strokes, DNA, AIDS, cancer. Okay. These are the candlesticks. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels battled against Satan, and Satan and his angels warred against Michael. They waged war. Let's see how much God loves you. Send out the scales. Sue the entire county of Riverside, or Los Angeles, or the state of California. Send all the troops in there and sue them. If they do not obey and pay the lawsuit, all they need to do is charge you with what Zechariah said they're charged with, the 10 Commandments. You break any commandments, they sue you. These are their laws. This isn't the laws of God. God says to forgive each other. But these are demonic beings. They're not going to do that. So, in the last days, in the 7 candlesticks, we don't want to have Jezebel on our lips. We don't want to have Lucifer on our lips. We don't want to have Centurion on our lips, or Legion. We don't want to have Isabel on our lips, though she was killed by her mother. We don't want to have on our lips that wicked witch from Samuel, 2 Samuel. We don't want that. We don't want Satan's name on our lips in the last days, because he is so vain. I mean, you hear the word G damn it, holy SH, or Satan, he shows up. He shows up. He's right there. He's ready to judge. He's ready. Oh, get down, boy. Yeah. Yeah. You can see right here, it shows you. They come out from the pit. Oh, they're looking for life. Now, the guy before him was given authority over a quarter of the world to destroy it. So there was war in heaven. They're fighting a spiritual battle. So what happened to them? They get white garments. They're kicking it over there, right? So in the 5th seal, he says, what you done? We're waiting on the Lord. You're waiting on the Lord? Yeah. You're waiting on the Lord, Black. Oh, he ain't coming. He ain't looking for you. Wrong. The Lord walks through the 7 golden lampstands and all the candlesticks that he sees that are burning, he pulls out. Those that are being raped, he pulls out. Those that are being good, he pulls out. Those that curse, he also continue to curse to be pulled down. Try to remember. Caesar hears it too much and says, I don't like it. And you think, oh, he passed right by me. You straightened out your act, right? He passed right by me. He doesn't want me. He doesn't want nothing to do with me. Okay. But you can't get fully stimulated because you ain't using the name of the devil. It's okay, God will fix that. Completely continue to not be stimulated. Completely. Jesus Christ will fix that. There happened to be a man in the land of us whose name was Job. And that man proved to be blameless and upright and fearing God and turning aside from evil or bad. And 7 sons and 3 daughters came to be born to him, and his livestock got to be 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels and 500 spawns of cattle and 500 she asses, and along with a very large, a very large body of servants. And that man came to be the greatest of all the Orientals. Ezekiel. I always, or Job, I always had a funny feeling a lot of these men were Oriental and stuff like that because Abraham had 6 sons from Keturah, and I believe she was Asian of some sort. And I believe that's where the Buddhists come from. I believe that's where the Hindus come from. And so I believe that Pergamos and Thyatira. And I believe that's where they originate from. And that's why God told Abraham, you're going to be the father of many nations. He chose him, his bloodline. So what we continue to study here is that his sons went and held a banquet at the house of each one on his own day. Okay, what is his day? Birthday. Right. So on the birthday, or the celebration day for their birth, they invited the 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. And it would occur that when the banquet days had gone round the circuit, Job would send and sanctify them. And he got up early in the morning and he offered up burnt sacrifices according to the number of all of them. For said Job, maybe my sons have sinned and have cursed God in their heart. That is the way Job do always. Okay, so we know that his children are very prosperous. They're eating, and we know that okay, there are 3 holidays, Jewish holidays, festivals, and these festivals are very important. And there's a specific behavior for each one, and you can do nothing else. So it's very important that you behave according in these festivals, and they're for 7 to 8 days. So for 7 to 8 days, got to make sure that they're going to be ready. Now I know a lot of people say no, that's caca, but it's not. So 3 times a year, plus your day, and whoever else's holidays. These are the events that you get to suffer or celebrate. Do you understand? That you have to behave rightly for these celebrations. So eventually you're going to find yourself at a very nice party once a week, once every other week, once a month. You're going to find time for everything. Now, I don't know how they go about it. They used wine for war, elixirs for uh, goodness sake. Today we do much worse with it. Much worse. We abuse it. We sue each other with it. We hurt one another. That's wrong. But God will judge it because the other gods will come in by it. That's what we see here right now in Job. Now it came to be the day when the sons of true God entered in to take their station before Jehovah, and even Satan proceeded to enter right among them. Okay, so here we see here that the devil has entered in. Somehow he found a way in. Well, these are the sons of God. These are not like the sons of God, and it's the Lord's day, so it's Jesus Christ. These are the chosen and the Levites, and what they're experiencing is somebody mentioning the name of Satan, or Judas Iscariot, even, who left his company for desolation and sold Jesus Christ out. Does this mean he's going to hell? Some people believe he's not. I read the Gospel of Judas, very good book, very scary, made me cry. Now it came to be the day when the sons of true God entered to take their station before Jehovah, and even Satan proceeded to enter right among them. Okay, this is like Genesis 6, where he's flying low. The sons of God were, we have a March Air Force Base right down the street. That was a very important aircraft that just flew over. Sometimes we see the President of the United States or one of the prior presidents of the United States fly over here. So we see here that his name has been mentioned, and he shows up. Now, it's very important not to take this into context, because you need to hear it, then you need to do it. You don't need to act upon anything else but do it. So here we see it now it came to pass. So then Jehovah said to Satan, "Where do you come from?" He showed up that quick. At that, Satan answered Jehovah and said, "From roving about in the earth, from walking about in it, up and down, to and fro." And Jehovah went on to say to Satan, "Have you set your heart upon my servant Job?" See, this is the Lord's day. That means the candlesticks. He's in the candlesticks. He's traveling to and fro. Well, how can we be in Job if we're supposed to be in Revelation? These men are traveling time. They can do that. Now, we don't know how they do it, but they do it. And Satan can too. And you need to remember that. You need to know that. And this is true for them. Now, what happens after that is the devil judges Job the way he's doing the 7 golden lampstands today. This is College Classic Campus. It's on TcYbarra. The Holy Spirit told me, "If you want to end this, find another name for Satan." So I named him the Wicked One. People call him Wickedness. What are you going to name him? God bless you.